Everyone. Okay, so this is a tour of your Inspiration Crew Google Drive, and I just wanted to make sure that everyone kind of knows where to find everything so that you can easily utilize it to help you the most in your business. So you see that I am signed into Google Drive, and I have my drive over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm into the Inspiration Crew one now. So all of you have access to this from your, it's obviously pinned to the top of the page, but it's also in your new coach packet or your new coach Google form that you received as a new coach. And so what you see here is a bunch of different folders. The first one I want to take you through is the challenge group folder. And when you double click in here, these are literally every single challenge group that I have ever hosted since becoming a coach. And so this is a place for you. When you get to a place where you want to host a group or where you want to co-host a free group, there are so many different things in here. And in each of these folders are different documents that will help you. So, for example, we've got free groups up here that we're running for 2016, and those are all up at the top. There's, when we host the 12 Days of Fitness, and here's different graphics that you can use and a whole posting schedule. Different free groups, there's clean eating groups where there's different graphics for you to use. There's a meal plan that you can utilize. And again, you can always make your own, but this is just examples of things that you can use to help you so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So there are a ton of different ones, and I encourage you to look through those. Going back, we've got challenge pack signups. In here is a list of just written down ways for people to sign up as a coach. So when you double click on it, you can actually pop it out and make it your own. You can edit it. But from here, this is what I tend to send to some of my either new coaches or new challengers signing up. And I just like for them to have it all in one place. It's just all the steps in one, tells them where they're going to go, what they're going to actually click on, gives them my website address and my coach ID and everything to put in there. So these are just a way that you can easily tell somebody how to sign up. The next one, coach resources. This is going to be your most valuable place to go to as a new coach or as just a coach on our team. So when you go into coach resources, there's going to be a bunch of different things. If you're pushing for elite, whatever year it is, we have our up-to-date elite qualifications and a tracker for you. If you're a Diamond Plus coach, then there are some awesome trainings in here for you on delegation, on recruiting, on do's and don'ts as a new leader, all kinds of different things that you can use as a leader. So from a diamond above, you start really having, a legit business underneath you that you have to manage. So that can help a lot. Leadership ladder, there's some graphics as to what a leader is on your leadership ladder in your back office. You know that you see this when you sign in. And so these are just some graphics to let you know what different ranks or what different rungs different ranks are. So business starter, team builder, and so on and so forth. Another great place to look at is your link section. This is where there are step-by-step instructions for you on how to sign people up, on how to send people places, and this is going to be a very important go-to document for you. So these are step-by-step explanations on how to send them direct links. You can use the Beachbody Link app, your Coach mobile app. There's a site called Coach Links, and then there's also, this is my list of helpful links that I normally use, and all that you need to do is just click change, and you'll just change the coach ID at the end to be able to use for your own benefit to send people. Okay, so that's a really important part of this coach resource folder. Again, you can look through a lot of these, but a couple other things I wanted to point out is the Power Hour tracker. Over here, there's whatever one you want to use is totally fine, but this is an example of a Power Hour tracker that you can use, and we see that it's loading here, but where you can, put in your brain dump and your must-haves and your check marks, things that you should be doing every day, but that's a resource for you to be able to use there. Now, the two other places in our coach resource folder that are very important is one is the new coach section. And in here, this is a bunch of information for new coaches, just, really helpful stuff on how to help somebody order, where to go, where to get your new coach packet, your new coach email, and all of that is in here. So I encourage new coaches to head there first. The last thing in our coach resource folder is scripts, and this is really, really important. This is one of the main questions that us as leader coaches get all the time. How do I say this, or how do I tell somebody about this? So when you have somebody you want to tell about Beachbody on Demand, Here's an example script of something that you could say. If you want to tell somebody how to switch coaches, maybe they ordered a long time ago under somebody who's no longer active, here's a document to help you with that, and so on and so forth. Shakeology, how to tell somebody that their order is going to be shipping, down to telling them what Shakeology is. All of these scripts are in here, and stuff like, dealing with objections and what could you say when somebody says, I don't have time or I don't have the money. So all of that is in your coach resource folder. Going back to square one, we also have stuff for fit clubs. If you want to create a fit club where you're going to put all of your past challengers, there's information in here. There's a packet you can send them. This is a video, a couple videos to kind of help you understand more about a fit club, and also some descriptions and things that you can send people when they ask, okay, I'm interested, what is it? Some helpful trainings. These are different things like Push to Emerald trainings, 21 Days to Thrive. Mindy Winder is one of our great grandma coaches, and she has a whole training that's incredible on 21 days and 21 reasons that you can thrive in your business. So that's a great thing to look at as well. And here you'll also see, what else do we have? When we host our live power hours, that whole document is in here, as well as a checklist that you can use as you're going through it. So when you hop on for your live power hours, that's a great resource to use. Our logo, if you don't have a team name yet for your own personal small team, then please, by all means, use our logo graphics. Meal plans. Every single meal plan that we have to our team name is in here. We have ones that go along with a 21-day fix. We have 7-day clean eating meal plans. We have meal plans for different guides, clean eating with kids. So all of these are things that you can use in your challenge groups to help you out. Monthly calendars, message examples are also some other scripts that you can use. And again, these are all in the script folder as well. Monthly calendars, this is where you'll find the most up-to-date calendar. So right now we're in 2016. These are your most recent calendars. The last couple things to look at is personal development. Remember, one of the core basics of our team is, or of our business as coaches, is that you need to do personal development. So here we have a whole list of personal development, and this is really helpful because it talks about what kind of books are good for what you're needing. If you're wanting to look for leadership books, you can look here. If you're looking for a new coach book, The Compound Effect and The Slide Edge are the two greatest books that you can start with. And there's a whole nother list as well here. One of the last things I want to make sure to show you is your Shakeology folder and your social media tip folder. So in your Shakeology folder, there is recipes, there is how to tell somebody that their order is going to reship. There's a whole list of recipes that you can look at. There are ingredient lists, and this is also a great thing that you can send to people that talks about, what their price is as a customer, and then what they would be paying if they actually became a discount coach and how much money they'd actually save. Up here, then again, there's Shakeology calendars with a bunch of different recipes for every day, ingredients, and recipes as well. The last important folder that you need to look at is social media tips. This is going to be very essential since building your business is mostly done on social media. These are a bunch of different applications you can use, apps that we like that are specific to our team. Do's and don'ts. There are so many do's and don'ts to posting on social media, and so these are great things. There's don'ts, and then there's a whole list of do's and just a simple guide of what you could be doing for social media, as well as different hooks on how to get people there, like wait or stop scrolling, things like that. There's Instagram and Facebook trainings on here as well for different tips on Facebook and Instagram, how to get your things most visible, as well as sharing the business, some tips on that with examples of what it looks like to share the business. And then here is your basic social media guide that I have put together for you, which just helps you with the basics of what should you do with social media. And it looks like it's taking a little bit to load. So here again, talks to you just right at the start, what are some of the basics of social media. It gives you a couple videos to look at, some ideas of when and how to post, and different things that you can post on different days and at different times. So I hope that helps. Again, this is the guide, the tour of your Inspiration Crew Google Drive. And when you have questions, please feel free to ask in the team page, but this should be a good place for you to know exactly what to do and where to find it. All right, thanks guys.